Who doesn't love updates, especially when they're for open source updates for core applications for AntelopeIO software? Hello and welcome to another EOSIO/Antelope Top 5 Moments of the Week. Now, please keep in mind, none of this is financial advice, and you're strongly advised, as ever, to do your own research. This is brought to you by the team at Helios, myself, Chris Barnes.
And Waxer. So, starting with number 5. There was recently a great interview with WordProof.io with the founder Sebastien and Andy Parsons from Adobe.
So for those who don't know, WordProof.io uses the EOS public blockchain to provide digital content provenance to content creators. WordProof summarizes what they do on their website very well, with offering copyright protection, a time machine, verifiable trust, and structured data for SEO or search engine optimization. The interview goes over many important topics like misinformation and not focusing on detecting if content is mis or disinformation, and instead focusing on proving if information is authentic or not. They go over blockchains and Web3 with a specific look at how Adobe is working to manage content and recognizing the importance of blockchains being used to underwrite trust, exactly like what we see with WordProof.io. For those scratching their heads on what blockchains are good for, I suggest you give this video a watch.
And now for number 4. So Telos have recently came out with a block producer monitoring report.
Yes, this is a great community initiative from Daniel Marcello and is sponsored by the Telos Foundation that looks to inform the Telos community about their block producers. With voter apathy being what it is, it really shows the community-centric nature of the Telos community and its foundation, with recognizing the importance of having a single place to go and learn about BPs, and most importantly, become informed on how a token holder may want to vote. The first report for January is out, which is quite comprehensive and can be found in the link below. The report covers any BP issues as they relate to technical performance and generally how compliant or up to the expected standards they are with their BP JSON and various other performance metrics. Nice to see Telos giving these governance aspects attention and leading by example around block producer education and community inclusion.
And now for number 3. So the Edenia team have recently shared with us a project which they have built for PROTON, which takes care of shipping container management.
Yes, so this project called Smartgate looks very cool, where they basically assess the condition of shipping containers via image recognition, put a time-stamped image of each container on IPFS, and then provide provability of the container status on the PROTON's public blockchain. The project was also recently mentioned in a Cointelegraph article on the tokenization of the trucking industry. Here, Javier Fernandez of Smartgate, Edenia, and of course the block producer EOS Costa Rica, which you all should vote for, said the following: "We focus on the equipment interchange receipt, which is a form that is generated every time a container goes from one interchange point to another." Here, according to Fernandez, photographic data for these containers are stored on a private IPFS network, while the metadata is stored on the Antelope blockchain, which in this case is PROTON. If you'd like to learn more about Smartgate, their website has a great explainer video. And if you're a product team looking for a highly performant blockchain stack and a proven team to help you build on it, I definitely suggest reaching out to the guys from EOS Costa Rica.
Number 2. So the EOS Network Foundation recently released a fantastic interview about inter-blockchain communication and instant finality.
Yeah, so this interview hosted by the ENF's Brandon Lovejoy and Janayat Iqbal dug deep on some fairly complex topics, and definitely hats off to Brandon Lovejoy for asking some great questions and tying the interview together very nicely. On the other side were ENF engineers Matt Witherspoon and Eric Harapatian, and UX Networks and also from the Origin team, Guillaume Babin Tremblay. Guillaume and Origin were the recipients of the IBC, or Inter-Blockchain Communication, and Instant Finality RFP contract by the Antelope Coalition. This call covers a lot of ground, from simply introducing what IBC and IFR, but also adding some context to other solutions to these similar concepts on other blockchains. What's especially interesting was to hear Guillaume talk about how the IBC technology he developed doesn't require any additional parties for it to function, other than, of course, the participating chains producing BPs themselves. For the user, this means this is a proper permissionless system and transaction that can't be censored. The performant nature of AntelopeIO's tech stack is finally going to be able to scale horizontally. And this, of course, means many things. But for me personally, one of the main things it means is dApps that exist on one Antelope chain can interact with dApps on other chains. This way, they can leverage each other and not need to reproduce the same products and services on each individual chain.
And now for number 1. Our top moment this week is that the Telos core developers, or TCD, which I like to think stands for Totally Cool Dudes, have come out with an open source update for core applications.
Fantastic. In a recent tweet from the TCD, we've learned they've released updates for their Open Block Explorer, Telos Wallet, and the Telos Scan EVM Block Explorer. They've included full release notes for all the improvements, features, and bug fixes. If you've not seen or used the Telos Block Explorer, you absolutely should. They've created a really simple and clean UI where you can even see which block producers are producing when. It has a wallet functionality with sending tokens, resources, and REX staking, which currently, by the way, is sitting at 11.84% APR. You can also vote for block producers, and there's even an MSIG proposal section where you can view current MSIGs and create your own. The Telos wallet is also really well designed with a clean homepage and the ability to view and create new tokens and connect your wallet. And with your wallet, you can send and receive tokens and, of course, view your balances of the other tokens you have. If you have some proposals, contributions, or even just comments, the TCD want to hear from you. So please check out their GitHub link below in the notes.
And that concludes this week's top 5 EOSIO/Antelope moments of the week. Thank you for watching, and make sure to check out our playlist on the Libra network to find out how you can get your free Libra tokens today.
Yes, and of course, please like, share, subscribe, all those good things that we hope you do, because we keep coming at you each and every week with the new top 5 moments. And if you have any comments about these moments, please let us know. We'd like to hear what you think. And if you have moments yourself that you think we should be included and we're not, let us know.